Meanwhile, the federal government has inaugurated a committee on sports and education to integrate education into the country's grassroots sports development. This is to reposition school sports as central to national talent discovery, education policy, and social transformation. It will also develop plans for grassroots and school sports development across primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions. In the words of the Education Minister, Tunji Iyal, education is sports and sports is education. There's no delineation between both.
This president will build sports, and that's from ground zero, and that's what we're doing now. And that's by setting up this committee, you're playing a role. This is a big part of this. This is where we now begin to harness those talents. We have to work very carefully in a curated manner, not just haphazard manner. And that's what we're doing here. We've assembled everybody from the primary school level. All the sport in education alone, we have three majors or four. Sports at the Federal Unity Colleges, we have the Nuga games at the university, Naipoga game, and the Sega game. If you put that together, that's a huge chunk of sport activities that we do.
Nigeria's Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Iyal, speaking there. For more on the TVET project, we are now being joined by Mustafa Iyal. He's a member, implementation committee of the program. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Help us break this down and understand it. What is the objective of TVET? What does he hope to achieve? So,
you know, when you talk about TVET, is the technical vocational education training. So, I will not say this is the first time we're having technical training in the country, but then this is a training that is an in-depth training. I know a lot of times, a lot of agencies has tried to do skills, but when you look at it, it's the soft skills.
Okay.
What I mean by soft skills, skills that these learners will go to the classes, they will learn for maybe a month or a week. There's no much time for them to learn. But what this TVET is all about is about an in-depth training, because we want these learners to learn, to know what they are doing. So for example, if I give you an example like tailoring, you teach someone tailoring for maybe a week or a month, there's no way he's going to learn. But if you teach that person maybe 6 months, 1 year, it gives him a lot of idea on what to do. That's experience.
Okay.
Yeah. So what this TVET is all about, it's all about gaining experience and giving them the means to provide a living in the country.
Yeah, so, but we've seen that when it comes to technical education or vocational skills, there's always a stigma around it in Nigeria. People feel, what am I going to do with that? It's not a white-collar job. Can money alone change that narrative? We know there's a 120 billion naira grant on the table for this. President Bola Tinubu announced that. Can money alone change the way we see vocational skills?
I think when you look at the government, it's not really all about the money. The money is an access. What the government is trying to do is to give access so that people will learn. Because when you look at the economy in the whole world, you can't just have a training without something to support you with it. So what the government is trying to do is to support the students. So such money that you hear from the government is a support to push them to say, okay, the government is here for you and we want you to learn. Yeah.
So tell us how soon, you're a member of the implementation committee, how soon will students start receiving this? And is this for only students in existing schools or for the informal sector where you have a large number of people out of school?
So presently the website has been launched and I will set the website soon, but then this initiative is for everyone. Nigerians, anyone that is ready to learn skills, because I would say a lot of people go to school, a lot of students go to school, but we have hobbies. When you go to outside the country, a lot of people drop out of school to go and learn their hobby. So you can have people that want to learn maybe computing and all these things. This is giving the Nigerians opportunity. So it's for Nigerians. If you're in Nigeria, you're eligible to apply. Like you said, this project has been launched today, and the link to the website, I would say, is www.tvet, that's TVET.education.gov.ng.
Take that again one more time.
TVET, sorry, TVET dot education education dot gov.ng.
Great. And how do you identify who is eligible for this grant? Is there a criteria for sharing? How much am I entitled to if I enroll?
Okay. So when you talk about qualification, so we have a process when it comes to all this verification. So and this skills is divided into two. The vocational skills, we have the vocational education training, which is a 1-year training. We call it Master 12.
Okay.
And we have the Master 6. The Master 6 is the skills training, which is the normal skills training. The VEI is the scale up. So the Master 6 is a 6-month. But for you to be able to qualify for VEI, which is the Master 12, you have to have a startup qualification, maybe a diploma somewhere, maybe you just want to scale up.
Okay.
So, but for the Master 6, everyone is eligible. But what we are trying to do is we ask and we verify before we let you in.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
All right, thank you so much. We had the Minister of State for Education talk about the quality of the teachers and the trainers, that will be involved in this. We'll be keeping an eye on TVET to see the outcome and measure success. Mustafa Iyal, member implementation committee of the recently launched TVET. Thank you.
Thank you very much.